What's going on, True Family? It's True Results again. We're going right back at it. But before we get started, I want to send a few shouts out. Demetrius Cook, Shantae, Yolanda, Monica Parker, Verna Lisi, Myra Poole, of course, OTW Logistics, and Tony Kyle. I salute each and every one of y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do for True Results. And I salute y'all, and y'all stay blessed. Now let's get into this content. True. Now, for all of you who are listening to this video right now, I'm gonna leave this link in the description box to the last video I made yesterday, so you won't be out of context. Right now, we're gonna be talking about Big Unc and MoneyBagg Yo. Now, everybody remember the infamous video where Big Head gave MoneyBagg 1.5 million and recorded it, right? So keep that in mind. Now, as far as Big Unc, and we're gonna take it slow. Now, if you don't know, Big Unc was moving weed with Dolph. Now, his partner, Big Unc, is Bread Gang. And we didn't see them at Yo got his birthday party, right? And so we're gonna let that marinate. Now, if you also recall the Smith brothers, if you recall FedEx truck being robbed, well, this all goes into the weed, the Cali bud, you know what I'm saying? And they robbed the FedEx truck. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because that's why I'm going to leave the link to yesterday's video in the description box. And I advise y'all to go put both of these videos together so you can keep up. Now, they robbed the FedEx truck, right? Now, somebody knew Dolph's whole operation. So keep that in mind. And I'm gonna play a interview I did a little while ago, and now going backwards, we're gonna put, since a lot of time has elapsed, we're gonna put this video, we're gonna play this recording, and I want y'all to focus, and I really want y'all to put yesterday's video with this one, and so we can make sure everybody on the same page. Because it's time now. Now, the reason why I'm doing it like this is because we know something. I'm trying to show y'all something that's going to expose the whole play. And this is the way I do it. So without further ado, listen to this shit and then tell me what I'm doing. True.
What's up, bro? Hold on, let me get my headphones and put them in.
Alright.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Alright, now look, check this out. This what's so crazy is, I like when it had first happened, cause I've been, that's my guy. I've been paying attention to him his whole career. So, boom, when the shit first happened, and then I keep up with all of them, really all Memphis rappers in general, like close attention to them because it's so crazy. Because they got Crips and Bloods, then they got Rich and Ruthless, they got so many little young mob, they got so much different shit. Like, I know about Memphis. I used to stay in Memphis. So, alright, so boom. When it first happened, the first thing I thought when it first happened was Big Unc. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Because he always seemed real shiesty to me. He was a little nigga who was really around Big Moochie. That's Big Moochie, little homie. So he was really around Lil Moochie. But I know the little nigga from Walker Home. So I just understand, so I know what I'm talking about. So Big Unc, best friend, one of his best friends, if not his best friend, is Tavo. You know who Tavo is, though?
Nah.
Tavo is signed with Bread Gang.
Okay.
All right, now look, check this out. And now a lot of shit starting to make a whole bunch of sense. Because first of all, Black Youngster was the first nigga who tried. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, now it's time for MoneyBagg and his squad to do something. Because I've been paying attention to this thing from the very beginning. All right, so boom, dog get knocked off. And what made me think about it when you were saying last night, you had said that Brick Wolfpack had did the interview, and I had went and checked out the interview. So what really made me come up off of it was when they were saying that he was going to get some cookies for his mama. That was the first thing that ever came out. Well, I really didn't even think about this shit no more. And then when that came out last night, then that's what he wasn't doing. Then it take me right back to Big Unc. So this is what's going on with Big Unc. So Dolph had ended up getting killed, right? So boom, I could get it to where you could go to Big Unc page on Instagram so you could see this shit. But look, he ended up getting killed. Oh, Big Unc, I'm on the internet. I'm always on Instagram scrolling one night. So this is shortly after Dolph's death. Big Unc posts a picture, and it say, he posts a picture with the Bread Gang chain. Now, mind you, I told you, Tavo is Big Unc's best friend. He posted a picture with the Bread Gang chain on. He said it's a lot of dead niggas, but I can't speak on it. It's an open case. So when I look, I'm like, what the fuck this nigga on, right? So boom, niggas start commenting immediately. I see somebody in there, because they thinking what I'm thinking. I see somebody in the comments that say, oh, that nigga the op. They like, I knew dude was the op. So boom, dude erased it. Then he reposted the picture. You can go on Big Unc page right now. I'm finna run it down to you right now. I'm finna look at this page. This shit so crazy it don't make no sense. And when you were saying, you was like, the only niggas who knew probably Dolph's movement at the time, you was like either niggas with paper route or a couple niggas who close to him. Oh look, I'm finna go to Big Unc Instagram and I'm finna go exactly the picture that he posted. Boom, and I'm finna screenshot it just so you can see this shit. Now mind you, Dolph died November
17th.
He died November 17th. Right. He died November 17th. And on December 13th, that's when Big Unc posted this picture. Let me see if I could say your number in here so I could send this. I'm finna show you now. Damn. What's your number? 901 what?
650-6789.
6789. And you finna trip off this shit. This little nigga, and what's so crazy, Big Unc ain't never been no hustler. And I feel like when Dolph signed dude, I knew it was just something about this little nigga that just wasn't right. And I'm gonna show you some more shit. You gonna trip off this shit. Okay. Now, alright. Let me take this picture. Okay. Now, this is the picture that I'm showing you that Big Unc posted on December 13th. Now, mind you, right after dropping them did that, who he come out with that diss song with? He came out with that diss song with Big Homie G called Stepped On.
You talking about?
I'm talking. Yeah, Drop. You remember he made the diss song about Dolph after they killed him.
Right.
Who he made it with? He made the song with Big Homie G, which is a part of who? A part of Bread Gang. The same niggas who he best friend with. Tavo is a part of Bread Gang. Now look, this is what he did. This is the same picture that I told you that he posted, but he took the caption off. This is the same exact picture. I just sent it to your phone right now. This is on December 13th. Now, by this time, December 13th, Straight Dropping them did already drop the diss track. They did already drop the diss track with Big Homie G. So, hold on. Did it come through?
That's it.
By this time, they didn't already drop the diss song with with Big Homie G. So why would you? Oh, there it is. Now look at the picture. That's a bread gang chain on. Zoom in.
Like doing that now. Yep, you ain't lying.
This is on December 13th. Now, mind you, bruh. Now, mind you, True. The nigga had already dropped the song. So why would 3 weeks later, and I told you the caption he put, he erased the whole caption on this picture right here. If you look at all Big Unk pictures, on every single picture, he got a caption. This is the only picture on his Instagram where he don't got a caption. This is the picture where he posted that fuck shit. This is 3 weeks later, after Dolph been killed, after Straight Drop just dropped the diss song with Bread Gang. And you got on a Bread Gang chain, and this is what you said. He took the caption off. Now look at this. And what's so crazy about it is keep locking them slick no. They slick no. And I'm going to tell you how I know they know, because one thing that I know about paper route artists all support each other. So if they make a post, if they make a song, if they do anything, they support each other. They gonna make a comment about it or anything of that nature. Now look at this. This is right after Dolph died, right? Okay, I'm gonna see this other picture. This right after Dolph died. So boom, here go this other picture. This is what this nigga got to say after Dolph died. Your CEO died now. I know for a fact, I know this nigga that set him up. Tired of these funerals, all these pills got me delusional. I know you be hearing about all the crimes in my city, but my city beautiful. That's what you got to say after Dolph died. That's what you got to say. Now listen, hold on. Because I'm gonna go back again. Look. This is all right after Dolph died. Look at this. This is when he at the funeral. This is at the funeral picture now. This shit's so crazy, True. And every single thing I'm giving you is facts. Look at this. Okay, here go another picture. This is at Dolph funeral day. He got the suit on that he wore to Dolph funeral. I don't trust nobody because I'm cold-hearted. Young Dolph. He ain't never paid no type of real homage to Dolph. He made that fake ass song, that Letter to Dolph. That shit was fake as hell. Listen, this what happened after the CEO died, all the niggas who changed your life. And you read the caption, because he giving it to you if you just read between the lines. I don't trust nobody, I'm cold-hearted. The little nigga, and then if you go and look at Big Unk's page, go in there and look at his page all around the time that Dolph died. Look at his page, fool. Don Key Glock, Jay Fizzle, Big Moochie, Kenny Money, none of them not make one comment. And when do you know for paper route artists to do that? When do you know for a paper? I want you to go look yourself, nigga. Go look around all that time and Glocking them slick know. They slick know what's going on. You post a picture 3 weeks later with a Bread Gang chain after straight dropping them, just made a diss song about your CEO, but you post 3 weeks later with a Bread Gang. Dude ain't had nothing nice to say about Dolph, period, besides that fake ass song he got. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing, so you gotta pay attention too. Now this was just I'm going to say maybe about 3 weeks ago. You remember bagging them. They was beefing inside their crew. They was beefing with this nigga named Bread Gang Dreek. D-R-I-C, Bread Gang Dreek. They had a rift inside the crew. So they ain't fucking with Dreek. And you know why they ain't fucking with Dreek? Because Dreek exposed the shit. Guess what Dreek put on his Instagram?
What's it?
Free straight drops. And Bag and them didn't want nothing to do with him after that. You remember when the shit first went down, they kept saying the youngster, they kept saying that youngster and Gotti and them youngster wasn't CMG no more. You know, there was the rumor around the street. Like they been having a rift. And that's what the shit over. Youngster and I already put the work in for you gotta think about it. Youngster and I already put the work in for Gotti. Who turned his neck? So why you think he was so cool to talk about the shit after the shit happened? Why you think him and Juke ain't worried? Even though I think Juke got a part of the scheme as well when it comes to the bread. Why you think Youngster just comes straight out because he ain't worried? You know why he ain't worried? Because he ain't got nothing to do with it. He ain't got shit to do with it. It was Bag time. Bag ain't never put in no work for CMG whatsoever. Youngster and I already put his in with the 100 shots in Charlotte. And bruh, like I'm telling you just when you look at the shit and you gotta be up on all it. You gotta be up on the Bread Gang too, because the Bread Gang got a lot to do with it. Big Unc and Tavo is best friends, both of them Walker home. They best friends. Dolph signed him anyway. That was the wrong move for Dolph in the first place. Why would you ever sign somebody who is best friends with your ops? Because even though Bread Gang try to keep themselves separate, they still loyal to Gotti. They still CMG regardless. Regardless. And that's the whole plot of the situation. I can see the shit Big Unc. Go back around the time that Dolph got killed, man. Look at Big Unc's page. I just showed you about 3 things of what he said. That one picture I showed you ain't even got no caption on it. But the shit crazy, and Moochie and them know. All them little niggas know. They wasn't fucking with Big Unc. I was paying attention to the whole play the whole time. Because when the first shit happened, all I thought was Big Unc. So I'm watching them niggas day by day, every day. I'm just seeing how they react. Tavo is dude's best friend. You gotta think, Big Unc ain't no hustler. So as soon as Dolph signed Big Unc was signed, I'm gonna say a month or 2 before that they even revealed that he was signed with paper route. Big Unc had been signed for 2 months before he ever put that paper route chain around his neck. He wasn't even wearing the chain. He was just wearing a Cartier, flashing money. And I'm looking, I'm like, I know this broke ass nigga. I said, Dolph done signed this nigga. 2 months later, Dolph come out like he signed him, but he been signed him and gave him the money. Big Unc ain't no hustler. Big Unc running through that money. So guess what? When they put that bag right there, because you know the bag been right there. But when they put that bag right there, Unc was like, shit, Unc was probably already going broke. He like, shit, I'm going to go on triple cross because the nigga ain't going to never think of it. Nigga ain't going to never, you ain't going to never think of it. But I guarantee you, nigga, I can put my life on that truth. That's what happened to that nigga. You got to think when Dolph came to the city, who Dolph going to call? When he comes to the city, who he going to call? He going to call paper route. Big Unc always in Memphis, bro. I guarantee you, if we had Dolph on, the last goddamn niggas he called, I guarantee you, nigga, it was probably Unc, Fizzle, and somebody else mooching, letting that nigga know that he's in town. Guaranteed, because you know, come on, with this being a rapper, how long Dolph been doing that? If some niggas was following Dolph would have peeped it. He would have peeped it. Ain't no niggas following him around Memphis and he not peeping it. He already in a bulletproof car. they had the immediate drop, and could nobody give that immediate drop like that but somebody who close to him. Nobody could have gave that drop. Dolph is gonna see some niggas following him. They pulled up straight to Makita's because they knew that's where he was at. They didn't follow that man. Dolph would have seen that shit a mile away. You know how many times street niggas circle the block, bro, before they go to the house, before they go somewhere? You think Dolph ain't watching them reviews? The only person that could have gave the nigga the drop is the nigga who close to him. And the only motherfucker who would, that really didn't have no love for Flippa like that, was Big Unc. That's the only nigga who could have did. Nigga, he didn't go there to get his mama no motherfucking cookie. He went there because they was finna shoot a video. So if they finna shoot a video there, who he finna call? He finna call his paper route on. He finna call him. Unc is close to Tavo. And then this is another thing. Straight Drop is real close with Gino. Gino is Big 30 and the partner that got killed. But they super close. What Big 30 is? Big 30 bread guy. It all go right together. It all go right together. Big Unc is Tavo's best friend. Tavo is bread guy. All that shit goes straight in together. As soon as bread gang posted free Straight Drop, MoneyBagg said he ain't even a part of bread gang no more. Dude ain't bread gang no more. Cause MoneyBagg don't want that heat. MoneyBagg don't want that heat from that. He don't want that heat from that. All you gotta do is put the shit real simple. And you will notice, because when you go to the nigga page, right around the time Dolph died, right around the time, everything he did, nigga, was fishy. And I believe even now, like Big Unc locked up, what Big Unc locked up for? What he in there for? He been gone for a few months. And I believe there's gonna be some bombshells drop into this whole case, man. It's gonna be some bombshells, because I'm looking at it like, damn, what is Big Unc locked up for right now? And Big Unc been locked up 3, 4, 5 months. What is he locked up for right now? Did his probation officer snatch him because they already knew when this trial come up, dude gonna be a part of this? What is he locked up for right now? The streets ain't even talking about Big Unc. What is Big Unc locked up for?
Shit, I don't know. What is he locked up for?
I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about it. All I know is he's locked up.
I thought it was over some bowls, the weed, or some shit out of West Memphis, some shit like that.
Is that what it is? I know he's jammed up right now.
Yeah, I thinking that's what it is. I ain't 100% sure, but I thinking that's what it was.
Man, I'm telling you, dude is the key to this whole case, man. That's why everything is so fishy. Because guess what? Out of all the scenarios that been thrown out there, it's been a million scenarios that been thrown out there. Why you think ain't nothing just fine? Why you think they ain't getting nothing? Because it was his own nigga. It was his own nigga. It was his own nigga who gave him the drop. Can't nobody get that pinpoint drop like that, true, but somebody who know what dude is. Dolph ain't telling nobody he in the city but his niggas. We know for a fact Fizz will never do that. We know for a fact Glock is probably wasn't even in the city at the time. Glock don't fuck around in that city like that. Kenny Money don't fuck around in that city like that. Only motherfuckers who in that city like that is Big Moochie Great, Big Unc. Fizz will be out there here and there. But besides that, who else in the city? And them the only niggas he gonna call. We know Fizz wouldn't do it. We know Moochie, this the only nigga that'll do it, bro. And why you think the case is just it's such a mystery right now? We know niggas talking. Who the fuck else can get Dolph location like that, homie? Dolph ain't let nobody follow him, bro. We know this truth. You been in Memphis for all your motherfucking life, man. You been on this nigga for a long time. If Dolph was moving sloppy like that, they would have been dropped off a long time ago. So you know ain't nobody following Dolph. The only one who can get that drop like that is a nigga who close to him. And I guarantee you, nigga, when it all come out said and done, I guarantee you Big Unc was the one. Go on Big Unc case. Go on Big Unc case, bro. And look at those posts. And look at those posts right after Dolph got killed, bro. And I guarantee you, you don't see not one paper route artist comment, posting, like, or none of that shit. Because they already know what happened. That was, and you know they came out with the theory about the TRUUUUUUU Mafia, Big Unc shit, all that shit, which is true. But at the end of the day, that was the throw-off. They already knew that was going to be the throw-off. Yeah, he didn't get, Dolph didn't get double-crossed, he got triple-crossed, he got crossed by his own nigga, homie. Got crossed by his own nigga. I guarantee you that's what happened to Dolph. Can't nobody get to that close to Dolph. Ain't nobody knowing. Them niggas pulled straight up to Makita because them niggas knew he was there. They wasn't passing by because you could tell when the nigga said, oh shit, there go Dolph right there. They wasn't passing by, they already knew where he was there. They pulled straight up. Who gonna know the drop like that, bro? Who gonna know the drop like that? Who gonna give the drop like that? What them niggas just happen to be riding around Memphis and they happen to see Dolph? What they follow Dolph? Hell no, they ain't follow Dolph. Dolph ain't letting no nigga follow him, bro. They knew dude was right there. They pulled straight up and killed that man because they already knew where he was. From Big Unc. From Big Unc, the best friend of Tavo, who is the bread guy. The first, look, the first motherfucker, as soon as Drop did that shit, he dropped the diss song called Stepped On. With who? With Big Homie G as a part of Bread Guy. Straight Drop is close with who? Straight Drop was close with Gino, who is Big 30's best friend, who was a part of who? Bread Guy. MoneyBagg Yo dropped Bread Gang Drink for posting free Straight Drop, who was a part of what? Bread Gang. MoneyBagg Yo don't want that heat. MoneyBagg Yo ain't never did nothing for CMG. Black Youngster already sacrificed. That's why Black Youngster ain't had no problem coming out with that song, standing next to Dolph Gray, because he know it can't come back to him because he didn't do it. And that's why they got pissed off with him. Like, nigga, you out here exposed and goddamn nigga what's going on with this hot ass shit. Why you think them niggas, bro, been real quiet? And then have you ever thought about this shit? Gotti did the dollar for dollar challenge. He did the dollar for dollar challenge, right? He told everybody, all artists all across the world, get on this. You gonna win. You might win a chance to be on the song dollar for dollar and all that shit. This and that. But he put I am 10% on this song. 10% is one of Straight Drop's best friends. That nigga who he got on that song, Dollar for Dollar, the nigga who signed the CMG that we ain't never heard from before in our life, he signed the CMG, he ain't got no hit record, he ain't got no nothing. That Straight Drop, one of Straight Drop's best friends. And if you look at 10%, 10% ain't never in Memphis. 10% is from Memphis, 10% ain't never in Memphis. That was part of the repayment for Drop getting locked up in the whole little situation in general. Who the fuck is 10%? We ain't never heard of 10% in Memphis. I follow everything up out of Memphis. I ain't never heard of no nigga named 10%. I done heard of the Fast Cash Boys. I done heard of Eddie Valero. I done heard of IME Casino. I done heard of everybody up out of Memphis. I ain't never heard of no nigga named 10%. Now all of a sudden you sign with Gotti and shit with a CMG chain. That's one of Straight Drop's best friends. And he don't even stay in the city no more. He don't even come to the city. He in Miami some motherfucking work. All you gotta do is put this shit together. This shit makes sense, and that's why ain't nobody getting no motherfucking information on it. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was a smart move. How they did it, it was goofy, but it was smart at the same time. But at the end of the day, any nigga who really just paying attention can see right through that shit. Everything lead back to Bread Gang. Ain't nobody getting close to Dolph but Unc, man. He called Unc when he got in town, like, young nigga, I'm in town, we finna shoot a video of Makita. Unc get straight on the phone, he take no dude in town, he up there at the shop. Tavo straight get a word, boom, they stroll straight up there and murder this nigga. And would nobody ever think of it.
Except you.
You said what, bro?
Except you, bro. You got them eyes.
I pay attention to these niggas. Like, I'm a student of hip hop, and Dolph was one of my favorite rappers, if not my favorite rapper. I've been paying attention to him because I like what he did for these young niggas. He's taking these young niggas up out the trenches, giving them an opportunity to feed their family and get up out these hoods. So I couldn't do nothing but respect a nigga like that. I can't do nothing but respect a nigga like that. He not signing niggas with hit records like Gotti and shit and niggas who out here grinding. He's taking these young niggas straight up out the slums, straight up out of South Memphis. Hey man, look, Gone got them to start rapping, and a lot of them niggas he made hustle for this shit. Paper Route, Woo, Snoop Bands and them. Man, nigga, them niggas been around goddamn a nigga for 15 years before Dolph put that chain around their neck. He made his own niggas from Cascade hustle for that shit, nigga. He made his niggas from his hood hustle for it. Nigga, Woo been around since the Paper Route bike chain. That's how long Woo been around. And he just got his chain and his money right before Dolph paid. I've been paying attention to this shit for the long ass time, bro. And I guarantee you, nigga, you word that motherfucking story right, and you kind of go do some of that research and look up on the Bread Gang Drake situation, the Big Unk shit. Go back and look at them posts. Boom, go back to the table and Big Unk relationship, which is a part of Bread Gang. That's his best friend, nigga. I guarantee you, nigga, that whole video gonna break the neck, because that's the God's honest truth. I've been watching this shit for the longest. And what really made me go back to it was when Rick Wolfpack did that interview, when he said everybody think Dolph was up there for some cookies for his mama, and he wasn't. And I knew he wasn't because it didn't even sound right. So when he said that shit and I seen you, I'm like, yeah, I said, yeah, true, right. And then I started going back and doing that shit because I was on Big Unk as soon as this shit happened, because I already knew Big Unk was an op. Big Unk didn't even want to wear the Paper Route chain, but Big Unk was signed for 2 months before he ever put on a Paper Route chain, because he ain't never fucked with Paper Route from the beginning. The only reason he fucked with Big Moochie Grape is on some Grape Street shit. Big Unk is Grape Street, Big Moochie Grape Street. That's the only reason he was fucking with Moochie. It had nothing to do with the Paper Route. He was been trying to sign the Bread Gang, nigga, but Bread Gang was taking so long. Bread Gang ain't believing Big Unk. So here comes Dolph trying to take one of these young niggas up out the trenches, and he know he be around Big Moochie Grape on some Grape Street Crip shit. You know he already got Jay Fizzle. He got Big Moochie Grape. Why don't you grab another Grape Street nigga? He already around your little nigga. But the whole time, Big Unk was an op from the beginning. From the very beginning, he ain't never fucked with Dolph. Never. You can see on them posts that he did at this nigga the day of his funeral. I don't trust nobody because I'm cold-hearted. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Supposedly a nigga you love just died, but that's what you come up with? That nigga ain't never had no love for Paper Route from the very beginning. Never had no love for Paper Route. Dude was an op off the top. He was embarrassed to wear that motherfucking chain, nigga, in his hood. He didn't pull out that Paper Route chain till 2 months after he got signed and start putting that shit on, nigga. He didn't even want to wear that shit. All he was wearing was the Cartier watch that Dolph gave. That broke ass nigga wasn't having no motherfucking motion, nigga. That broke ass nigga wasn't having no motion before Dolph put that little money in his hand. And he a jack off artist. All he do is spend money. As soon as he got that money, he got that but when he spent $30,000 in Johnny Dang. Come on, man. You know, just like I know, Dolph probably ain't get a nigga number. You know, Dolph, I'm a fake Dolph gave him $100,000. He gave that. He probably gave him 80. Probably gave him about 80. He spent 30 at Johnny. He probably spent another 30 just buying clothes and weed and perks and syrup. Nigga, your money low. Big Unk ain't no motherfucking hustler, nigga. His money low. You shit. goddamn it, Tavo like, bruh, you know we trying to get there, nigga. You know, bruh, and them saying it's time we finna go and get dude, man. You gone. You know there's bread on the table right here. Big Unc did this. Big Unc ain't had no love for the nigga anyway. Only reason he took that money, nigga, cause Dag and them wasn't fucking with him when nobody else fucking with him. So instead of walking around broken, bumming and disgusting and walking home, goddamn it, nigga, he took the money. Big Unc ain't had no but 1 or 2 songs out before that. I've been watching these niggas, all of them niggas, way before they were signing the paper out. All of them. Because I pay attention to the music scene in Memphis. All you gotta do is do the little bit of research. That video gonna break the net, bro, because I guarantee you, homie, that's the truth. Can't nobody find out or figure out what the fuck happened because they not looking that way. But ain't nobody gave that drop on Young Dog. Ain't nobody gave that drop to Big Up. Them the only niggas he gonna call when he come to the city. Them the only niggas hanging out in the city. T-Block don't hang out in the city. He might come to and see a couple of niggas and pass out a couple of chains, and he gone back to Atlanta. Kenny Money always in Atlanta. He might slide through that bitch on a late night here and there. Them niggas ain't, man, got them in Big Buckets right there in the hood, so right there in South Memphis and walk home. All day, every day. So you know if he shooting a video and doing a turkey drive, who you think he gonna call, bro? He gonna call his own nigga. Everything. What you say?
Nah, I was just saying I'm mad at my phone about to die, but before I die, because I'm going to hit you back when I put a little charge on.
Sure.
I got to salute you, bro. But let me ask you this before the motherfucker hang up. So that vindicates the Makita shit.
You said what, bro?
That totally vindicates the Makita shit, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. They ain't got nothing, bro, them folks ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Them folks ain't got nothing to do with that shit, guys.
It makes
They ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. That nigga people gave a drop on them, man. Everybody keep on coming up with these theories about them folks. Them folks ain't did that shit. Nigga, Dolph is... Why the fuck would them people do that shit? Nigga, when Dolph is breaking bread with them, Dolph is bringing business to them. Dolph came over there to pay them just because he's gonna do a turn. Why the fuck would them folks do that? That shit don't even make sense, bro.
Yeah, I see it clearly now, bro. That's why I say I gotta give you a big ass salute, and I got something for you. But I'm gonna hit you back with my phone charged up, and then I'm gonna send something your way when I call you.
That's the best, bro. Just hit me, pal.
One love, bro.
Love.